Hello everyone and welcome to a quick little foxxdenn gaming review where today we're going to be talking about Portal Knights. Now if you don't know what Portal Knights is, well, don't be surprised. I'm not surprised that people actually don't really know about this game. It's a pretty obscure game. The thing about this game is that it's a game that deserves a lot more credit than it's given due, and because of that, I've decided to do a quick little 10-minute review thing to kind of just show off some gameplay of me generally playing the game, and just showing off, how the game works, who I think this game is targeted for, and, if you should buy this game. And I do want to say that this is an affiliate review, which means that I do get some money if you do use the link below, and I feel like I have to be transparent about that. The company does not actually know that I'm doing this review. Nobody official knows that I'm doing this review. I'm just really doing this review for my own sake, and because I want to do this review, and I want more people to play this game, honestly, because it is a very solid game. Now, what is Portal Knights? Portal Knights is a game that takes the best of multiple games and makes its own sort of IP, which it takes Legend of Zelda's combat systems from the 3D Zeldas like Wind Waker and stuff, and puts them into this open world environment where you just explore worlds, and you go through these levels to open the portals, and then you build houses and stuff, and it's basically Minecraft, but a lot more toned down in a sense, and I'll explain what I mean by that in a second. But this game is just, it looks great. It's just that it's night right now, so it doesn't really look all that good at the moment. However, the game itself runs pretty solidly. So yeah, a lot of this game has a lot of randomly generated structures. They actually do give you a free house right in the beginning of the game, and I believe they actually expect you to use it. But yeah, so one of the main features of this game is that it has class-based combat. So what that means is if you're playing single player, you have to pick a class, and then you have to, sort of roll with that class and run with it and basically play it and build around it. So that's why I'm just going to show off this real quick. So I play a wizard, so I kind of have more of these like magic and potion stuff. But you can see that this is my fireball spell, and I have to get flame ruby dust, so I need to farm flame rubies. I already have fire 1, so. But if I look back again, there's fireball 2, which means I need fireball 1 and verdant emerald dust. I don't know how to get verdant emeralds. I think I have a couple though. And then there's healing, there's enrage, which is this is actually not a spell for me. This is a spell for the other characters. This is how you get your spells, and these crafting benches are your main way of progression, which is the same for Minecraft too. But the thing that makes this different is that Minecraft is a lot more like you need to discover things for yourself. This game is very clear cut on what it wants you to do. It's like, hey, you want to get these you want to get better gear, here's the mats you need, go find them, have fun. And that's why I really like this game, because it's everything that I dislike about Minecraft taken out, and oh no, ooh, that was weird. Okay, sorry about that there. The game literally had some, the game crashed on me, which is the first time it's ever actually crashed on me, but now I can show off some other things. So this is the way the world works, and the way that exploration sort of works in Portal Knights. So you start off in 1-1, and then you go to 1-2, 1-3, so on and so forth. You find the portals in each level, and then you open the portal through basically mining resources and getting portal shards that allow you to make portal blocks. And you have, you know, lots of different things. Now, there's actually a couple of, there are a couple of different, let's see, I'll go to this one. But, there's different events that randomly happen throughout the game, you know, and random events sort of trigger on and off. And I think this is one of the things that gives Portal Knights its flavor. So it gives you a reason to come on every single day to see if there's at least a new, you know, general event going on. Or if there's a, like, holiday event, then a holiday event will be triggered in one of the worlds, I believe, every day, or whatever. Like, a great example was just a couple of months ago, there was an Easter event, and I believe certain worlds had eggs hidden on them randomly, and it was like a random spawning type thing. But yeah, there's an event active, and the events actually give you a pretty long, pretty clear thing where they just tell you, hey, do this, and they give you a fair amount of time, I believe. Like, we have 5 hours to complete this task if we really want to. However, I don't know where the Fallen Squires are at, so this is gonna be a little bit harder. Is that one? Oh, they're really high level monsters. That's not good. So, oh man, this is where I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die super hard. Let's just, yeah. And you do these to get more mats in order to, you know, maybe boost your, get more gold or boost the, what would you call it? To boost your progression faster. Like, I think ice roses are used for certain elixirs and crafting recipes, so yeah. So I'm gonna be just basically killing stuff in this area from now on, because yeah, this is the main meat of the game, is exploring and fighting monsters in order to get better gear. And I'm gonna see if I can just look at some of the gear that's available later on. You can see that there's all these different items I can craft, which they're all for different things. But then I have the High Wizard hat, which is really good, but I need to get more stuff for that. There's the Royal Mage, or no, not Royal Mage. Well, yeah, Royal Mage cape, which gives me a lot of mana regen. There's the Mystic hat, which gives me buffs, 20% chance to restore 10 mana when receiving damage. So if you're like a battle mage that's like really like in the fray a lot, that's really good. Because then if you have I think if you have multiple spells of one thing, you can actually cast each one of them on their own. So you have like 3 fireballs all in a row on your hotbar, you can cast all 3 just in a row, and it destroys enemies. But yeah, these guys are actually over leveled too for this zone. You can notice that by the little thing next to their name, the little number. It means that it is a level 7, and this is actually a level 2 zone. And I know that because it's it's 1-2, and they're actually 2 levels over me, but they're pretty weak, which is weird. But yeah, this is a great time for me to be in this area because it allows me to farm bones, which bones are sort of a rare resource early game, especially like really early game. But the thing that could actually make this change really big, really big, is that so let's look at the squires. They're level 7s. If I came in which the earliest you can really get in here is, I think the game forces you to level up to level 2 through just like the way the game works, you know? Like, I believe you're forced to hit level 2 before you leave this area, or leave the first starting area, because it makes you do all the tutorials at least. But yeah. Yeah, I can craft swiftness potions. It wants me to craft one, which is, you know, pretty rad, but oh god. This is bad. So you can see they're dropping on these little blue things. They're like shards. Those are the shards for the, to build portal blocks in order to make the blocks to leave this zone, essentially. Which, when you think about it, this game, instead of making a giant, like, cohesive world, it puts the game in a lot more manageable chunks of explorable land in these, like, little islands. They're basically like little zones, almost like World of Warcraft style, and it's really good, I feel, because it makes it clear that, okay, like, I am this level, I should be here, I'm gonna work on leveling up here and getting higher level and doing stuff here to get gear and to get better stuff, so that way I can be better equipped to take on, say, the level 8 world, which I cannot go into at all, because if I do, I will die a lot. It's actually really bad, and like, but the level 6 world I can actually go into, and oh whoops, yeah, you can set any island as home, by the way, which is whatever. You'll notice I actually have another island over here, which is the Rainbow Island, which is a that's actually a pre-order bonus, so completely ignore that. Trying not to show that off, but I feel like people are gonna question me on what that is, so just to curb the people that are, you know, wondering about that. Yeah. Another thing that I really like about this game is how random it is. Like, it's very clear that it's meant to be an easier version of Minecraft, I feel. And easier as in, like, it's easier to take in. Where there's an issue with Minecraft in that the game is a lot to handle at once. It's very, very difficult. Now you see I just actually accidentally spawned into a dungeon. So if I go in here, yeah, there's enemies. So I'm just gonna fight him real quick. I don't know if dungeon chests respawn, but yeah. You'll also notice I have a little mouse following me, and that my items have broken. There's a lot in this game to go over, and I'm not gonna cover it all in one little review, but I hope that I piqued your interest at least to maybe in the future purchase this game and learn it for yourself, because a lot of the fun of this game is actually going through and learning everything on your own. But of course, if you're a parent or whatever and you want to get this game, I would say this is a great game for young children. Like, if they're saying, "Oh, I want Minecraft," like, and so Minecraft is a very big game for small children, especially small children, and it's not. It can feel almost like scary and intimidating at times. It's like Skyrim too. Skyrim has this issue of it gives you everything at once, and it's impossible to figure out, like, well, now what, you know? So of course, with this game, by putting all the levels into little putting the map into little bite-sized chunks with each level, it allows you to sort of make it so it's not as difficult to get through for a younger child. And I think that any parent that wants to pick up a game that is open world that they can play with their kids, because this does support online, and this also supports local couch co-op from what I heard, or they're going to at least make it support couch co-op. Do not quote me on that. But I'll put up a little thing in here if I'm wrong. But yeah, so you can see I'm just exploring the area, and oh, there's a new guy that I've never seen before. I'm a passionate collector of rare items. Yeah. So now, I had bones, so I can actually give him one of my bones to get EXP and gold. This is a lot of the quests in Portal Knights, and it's very like, this game is very like, it's obvious that it's not too complex, and that's a good thing. That's one of Portal Knights' many strengths, is that it knows what it is, and what it is a simple open world RPG sandbox game that is meant to be played at almost a leisurely pace, where you grind slowly up to the boss fights, and there are huge bosses. If you look at Portal Knights cover art, you'll actually see one of the bosses, which is the Dragon Queen, and she is, like, I believe she's the second boss. The first boss is, of course, I think it's like a giant worm or something. And there's hard mode bosses too, so there's like a total of 6 bosses that you can fight. And ultimately, you know, it's just, there's a fair amount of content for this game, and they're actually updating it as we speak, so if you're still on the fence about this game, I just want to say this, and this is going to be my personal opinion. I'm not going to be objective about this last statement at all, but I'm going to be blunt as hell about it and just be fully forward. This game, I picked it up in early access, and I thought when I first got it, I was like, oh man, this game is gonna bomb. It's a Minecraft clone that's meant to rope in money, and I don't think it's gonna sell well. And I don't think it's gonna ever finish production, because a lot of games on early access on Steam do not. But this game surprised me with continual updates. Granted, they were a little bit far between, but that's okay. I can respect that they still did it, which is a lot more than most developers end up doing, you know. So, with that being said, this, after getting the multiple development updates in this game, I have been thoroughly surprised over and over by how much effort was put into this game and how much love and care was put into this game. If you want to play a game that's fun and enjoyable with your kids, by all means, this is the game for you. If you want to play just a simpler version of Minecraft, or you have a Minecraft itch that you just can't scratch with normal Minecraft anymore, this is the game for you. This game is on Xbox One, PS4, and Steam. It is also coming out to Nintendo Switch, so, you know, if you have a Switch and you want to buy this game, I would almost recommend waiting for that to come out, but that's just my opinion. I might get this game on Switch later on, but not right away, because I already have it on Steam, so why would I get it, you know? But this game is by far one of my favorite games that I have purchased on Steam Early Access. If you want a game that you'll like, get this game. It's like, you see Ark getting peddled all over the place on Steam, but you don't see much of this, and this game really deserves a bigger fan base. So yeah, this has been foxxdenn Gaming. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night, and if you want to see more Portal Knights, hell, just tell me. I'll do Portal Knights videos. But yeah, I hope you all have a great night, and bye-bye.